Well, it doesn't get bigger than this when you have Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Mr. Jhunjhunwala, I'm so thankful to you that you could join us. Your first reaction to today's mandate, markets have got much more what they wanted. Do you think a new bull market or a Modi bull market has started now?
Well, let's examine the market later, but let's examine what it means for India first. That is the first time in the history of independent India that a non-Congress party has got a majority in Parliament, in the Lok Sabha. I think this by itself is a very, very historical event which has happened in India. Second, I think it is an indication of the maturity of Indian democracy. Now, people have, the BJP has performed very well in the seats in which Muslims have got very large voting in Uttar Pradesh. This indicates that people are not voting on caste and religion. People are voting for their aspirations, for development, for good infrastructure. I think this is these two things are a very big milestone in the economic development and the democratic history of India.
Mr. Jhunjhunwala, Mr. Narendra Modi is the new CEO in the saddle, but some would argue that the expectations are also high. Do you think Mr. Modi would be able to deliver, because the problems for India are rather deep-rooted?
See, first of all, there has been a management change in India, and I have full confidence in the new management. Right? He's a very well-known person. I had full confidence in the management of Titan when nobody knew them. And by God's grace, I was proved right. I think I have full confidence that, there are things, let us suppose that General Motors is sick. There's a hopeless situation. We all feel that a person who can come, how can he change things? It is so difficult. But history has shown us time and time again that there are people who can handle different situations, near impossible situations, and change things around. And with Indian skills, blah, blah, Indian potentiality, and with Mr. Modi's tactical thinking, right, and his ability to carry people with him, I think this is something which we Indians will not realize what has happened. We will realize 5 years later.
Sir, I sense a zing in your voice. So looks like you are excited about India, markets, and generally where we are headed. Do you think a new bull market has started?
Well, you have any doubts?
No, I'm asking you.
Well, then, no. But the Nifty is 1,000 points higher from its previous high. High which it held for 5 years. And then I don't know why people should doubt there's not a new bull market. I mean, and the quality stocks are gaining. The number of new highs against the number of new lows is from 50 to 1. Good quality stocks are going into new highs. Markets are going up, but there is doubt. Don't forget that bull markets go up on a wall of worry. All I see is worry. People are not participating. But, how long will they not participate? So I have no doubt in my mind. I have no doubt in my mind that we have started the biggest bull market that at least I think I will see in my life.
Sir, in a bull market, the index normally doubles. So do you see that kind of price action in 3 to 5 years?
The index will surely double and travel. The question is how many time, in what time. I think if the index doubles in 5 years from now, it will be very poor gain actually. I see it happening much faster.
Much faster meaning, Mr. Jhunjhunwala, within this year, or do you think it will be a wait of 2 to 3 years?
No, I think I personally think earnings growth will expand maybe next year, maybe not in this year, but next year from 15 to 18 to 20%. As economic growth in India expands and better policy and investment comes through.
So where would you call the floor for the Nifty? Would you say 7,000 would stay intact, or could we go back to 6,500 sort of levels as well?
Well, it's always difficult to call a floor, but I don't for one, see that, the Nifty going below 7,000, and I reserve the right to be wrong. I could be wrong, I don't know, but that's my opinion.
Okay, Mr. Jhunjhunwala, every bull market has a new hero. You have famously said that, courses remain the same, horses they change. So, where are the new horses going to emerge from?
Well, I don't know. Let each investor choose whatever horse he wants. There's a buffet, a lot of dishes. Eat what you want, but don't overeat.
Okay,
I think ultimately all sections of the market are going to gain.
I've got a 5-minute window with you. 1 minute is still left. So what is Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's message to an average investor?
Believe in India and invest in India. Believe in India. Faith in God. prosper in India.
And you are not surprised with the price action in the market. There is no frenzy according to you, even though run-up has been strong.
Well, when the frenzy will come, the market will climax, no? The market is not going to climax without a frenzy. And the later the frenzy, the more the high.
Okay. Mr. Jhunjhunwala, I promised I'll take only 4 minutes. I've taken exactly 4 minutes. Appreciate your time. And I'm so glad you could join us.
Nikund?
Yes, Mr. Jhunjhunwala.
I did not say that index will double in next 5 years. What I said is that if index double, I think it will double much faster than 5 years.
Okay, so sir, you prompting me for my next question.
I did not say, tell me.
Yeah, my next question clearly is that, ultimately bull market is a function of earnings and margin expansion and P expansion. Somehow I don't see that earnings are bottomed out.
I personally feel earnings are bottomed out. Let's agree to disagree.
Are you fully invested in this market, sir?
Well, I'm always fully invested until now. As long as I've lived in this country, I'm always fully invested. I'm always short of money to invest.
Last time when I met you, you said that you see a lot of conviction in old economy stocks. Your purchases like Prakash Industries or what you bought like Orient Cement. Looks like you're buying into economy related stocks now.
Well, I bought into everything. I don't want to go into specifics.
But your big call is that index should double in the next 3 to 4 years. That's Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's big call on
index will double in the next 3. I mean, from 6,300, I see the index doubling in the next 3 years. Not from this figure, from the previous high.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Jhunjhunwala.
We are disappointed in 3 years if we have a Nifty below 12,500.
Okay. Mr. Jhunjhunwala, I hope to do a longish interview with you over the weekend. But thank you so much.